It's 2023. Hey moviegoers, this is the Movie Critic and welcome back to another video on this channel in 2023. Today I'm going to be going over my top 10 most anticipated movies for this upcoming year. There are so many movies that are coming out this year and I feel like this could be one of the best years for movies in quite a long time. 2022 was pretty good, but I feel that there's just so much stuff that's happening in terms of movies, and I just really can't wait to tell you guys what I am truly excited for. If you end up liking this video, make sure to smack that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on the side to get information on videos in the near future. Now that I got that out of the way, let's get into my top 10 anticipated movies of 2023. And action. Now, before I get into my top 10, there's 5 movies that didn't necessarily make the cut, but I'm still really excited to see them. Starting off with Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Transformers Rise of the Beast, Shazam Fury of the Gods, and lastly, Blue Beetle. Starting off on number 10 is going to be Barbie. This movie was first announced last year, and a lot of people were very interested in how the story was going to go, and by the trailer alone it really gives such an early 2000s vibe of movies, and I really feel it's going to be a great time loop in a way where it won't feel like a movie made today. And it also, just by the clips that certain clips that we've seen throughout the first teaser trailer, it looks like it's going to be a very vibrant movie, and I'm very excited for it. With number 9 is going to be Scream 6. I'm a massive fan of the Scream franchise, with Ghostface being one of my favorite villains in a slasher movie. And to see such a character take on a concept of being in the Big Apple can create interesting opportunities, so I'm very intrigued on how they'll take this concept. Number 8 for me is going to be John Wick 4. John Wick is such a very expansive franchise, with the world building being on a whole nother level. And while John Wick is slowly starting to not be very good at acting, if you've seen the trailer for John Wick 4, it's kind of bland. I'm just very excited to see how expansive the world will feel in this movie, and the new antagonists and the new side characters, and bringing in old side characters and how that's going to play out. I'm just very excited for this movie. I could never get tired of John Wick, the John Wick franchise. Number 7 is going to be Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer is going to be a biopic directed by the Christopher Nolan, one of the directors that really made me realize that I wanted to talk about movies. And to see him take a biopic and make it in his own Christopher Nolan-esque way, I'm very intrigued to see how it plays out, and the cast for this movie is just star-studded. I'm very excited for this movie. Number 6 for me is going to be Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, the opener for Phase 5. While I do think that Phase 4 was a lot of a hit or miss for the franchise of Marvel, I do believe that the MCU will be back to formula with this movie, as it introduces a new threat on the horizon, which is Kang the Conqueror. And I really do wonder how the team in this movie will handle the introduction of this new threat. Now we're in the top 5. Number 5 for me is going to be the Super Mario Brothers movie. When this movie was first announced and I found out that it was going to be animated by Illumination Studios, I did not think that it would be a good movie. But after seeing the teaser trailer and the official trailer for this movie, I am very hopeful that this movie will be the greatest video game adaptation of all time. It looks amazing. The voice acting for this movie is also amazing. I don't care what people say. Chris Pratt sounds decent in my eyes. I do think that this movie will be great, and I will be in the seat in theaters with my friends when this movie comes out in April. Number 4 for me is going to be Dune Part 2. When Dune Part 1 first came out in 2021, I really did enjoy my time with this movie. I think it was in my top 5. It was amazing. It really did have great world building with the world of Arrakis, and I just wonder what the story for Paul is going to be in this movie, as I haven't read the book yet like I said I would, but I am very excited for it, and I heard that there is a lot of stuff in part 2 of the book that is going to be just chef's kiss, so I'm very excited. Number 3 is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is the third and last installment of the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, directed by the James Gunn. This movie seems like it's going to be very emotional, probably the most emotional out of all of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies and specials that's happened. I am not prepared to cry, but the trailer does really have that tone that it will be comedic, but there will be a lot of stuff going on. This is the swan song for this franchise, as we're saying goodbye to them. So while I'm not ready to say goodbye to the franchise, I know that this movie will probably be really good. Number 2 for me is going to be Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Oh my gosh, this movie has the potential to be one of the greatest sequels ever. And just, there's so much ambition with this movie. So many animators worked on this movie. There's going to be so many Spider-Man in this movie. And just by seeing the official trailer alone, there's so much love put into this franchise as a whole so far. And I just really can't wait to see how this movie will unfold as a Spider-Man movie. And what did Miles do to get punched so hard and thrown into the ground by Spider-Man 2099? Because that trailer really did throw me off. That was something else. And I just really want this movie to come out as fast as it can, because the anticipation is killing me. I really need this movie to come out, but I'll be patient. And finally, my number 1 most anticipated movie of the year is going to be Cocaine Bear. Yes, Cocaine Bear. The movie sounds very, very stupid in concept, and that's why I am looking forward to seeing this movie. When I saw the trailer, I was like, there's no way that this is a real movie. And just seeing how goofy it'll look, and it's so dumb that it can't fail. And the movie comes out in February, so I will definitely be watching this movie when it comes out. I'm very excited for this movie. It just seems like a turn off brain movie, and I'm excited. That'll be it for my top 10 most anticipated films of 2022. I hope you guys did like this list, and I just want to know what you guys have on your list for your most anticipated movies of the year. Are they some of mine? Are they not on here? Did I not touch on them? And if not, it's okay. I will try to watch as much movies as I can this year and make a lot of reviews this year, something that I didn't really get to do last year. And we'll see how it goes. I really want to do a lot of stuff this year for this channel. A lot of unfinished business, like when I was talking about my Terrific Trilogy series on my Update 2 video that I made. There's just a lot of stuff that I want to work on that are sort of passion projects that I've always wanted to do, and I just really want you guys to stick along if you want to, and I will try my best to persevere through all of this and make a great year for this channel and everything. We'll see how it goes. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, moviegoers. This is the Movie Critic, and that's a wrap.